Welcome students, second part, first chapter, a letter to God. Let us start after oral comprehension check. We talked about in our previous video that the harvest of Lenko were completely destroyed and now he has no hope from anybody except let's read who is. But in the hearts of all who lived in that solitary house because we have already talked कि this was the single house in the whole valley. So solitary here means lonely house in the middle of the valley. There was a single hope, and the hope was only from God. As we have already studied, Lenko is the firm believer of God. He believes in presence of God, and he was expecting this hope from God only. Don't be so upset even though this seems like a total loss. Remember, no one dies of hunger. You must have heard this idiom said by your grandparents. No one dies. If God has given you the tummy, then it will provide food to you. That's what they say. No one else dies of hunger. All through the night, Lenko thought only this one hope and the help of God, whose eyes, as he had instructed, see everything, even what is deep in one's conscience. Conscience here means that is the quality, that is the inner sense that tells you what is right for you and what is wrong for you. But for Lenko, this was absolutely right to take help from God. So Lenko, because as he was an ox of a man here means a very hard-working or the laborious person, one who believes in the physical activities में one who is involved, because he is a farmer. तो वो खेतों में जितना काम करता था, मेहनती कह सकते हैं आप इसे, working like an animal in the field, but still he knew how to write. The following Sunday at the daybreak he began to write a letter which he himself would carry to the town and place in the mall. He himself is carrying the letter to post office. Reason being, there is no any other neighbor, because his is the only house in that whole valley, entire valley. It was nothing less than the letter to God. And my dear students, here is the salutation. The word God is enclosed in inverted commas. This is salutation. He wrote, if you don't help me, my family and I will go hungry this year. I need 100 paisa in order to sow my field again and to live until the crop comes, because the hailstorm. After this, you can easily observe the 4 dots are there. It means the letter still continues, but the writer of the lesson has taken these much important lines for the reader. He is so frank in telling his problem to God, and Lenko, because he is a theist, so he has written it without any hesitation, and he is expecting help from God. Paisa here is the currency of several Latin American countries. You can check the spelling, it's paisa. He wrote to God on an envelope, because एक letter को forward करने के लिए we need one address also, and he has written on it to God. Put the letter inside, and still troubled went to the town. At the post office he placed a stamp on the letter, means he did all the formalities, because he thought that somewhere there is a home of God जिस तक मुझे ये अपना लेटर पहुंचाना है. Address is needed, and along with that a stamp is also needed, and he dropped the letter in the mailbox. One of the employees, who was postman and also helped at the post office, went to the boss laughing heartily. Why laughing heartily? Because he has never ever seen such type of address in his whole life, in his whole career, and showed him the letter to God. Never in his career a postman had he known that address. The postmaster, who is the head of those all people who work in that post office, he is the postmaster, he is the head of them, and who is a fat person, who is amiable enough friendly and pleasant. Please turn the page. Fellow also broke out laughing. He was also laughing badly, but almost immediately he turned serious. Like the matter is serious. No doubt at the first time everybody will laugh after looking at the address. Same thing happened in the case of postmaster, but after some time he got serious and tapping the letter on his desk commented, "What a faith! I wish I had the faith of a man who wrote this letter." Means he is appreciating the faith the person has in God, and he was expecting such kind of faith I must also have in God, starting up the correspondence with God. So, in order not to shake the writer's faith in God, the postmaster came up with an idea: answer the letter. He thought I should answer the letter, but when he opened it, it was evident to answer it he needed something more than goodwill, ink and paper. But he stuck to the resolution because he was strong determined that I will not I will do my best effort not to shake the not let to shake the faith of Lenko in God. So he asked for money from his employees, the co-workers. He himself gave some part of his salary, and several friends of his were obliged to give something for an act of charity. That they thought that this person is in need of money, so we must help him. So it would be like a charity. So they thought that yes, surely we will help. So they collected the money. It was impossible for him to gather together the 100 paisa, so he was able to send the farmer only a little more than half. कुछ 50% से कुछ ज़्यादा वो लोग उसके लिए अरेंज कर पाए, because they were also the middle class family people, so it was very tough for them to arrange the whole amount, so they could arrange the more than half for Lenko. He put the money in an envelope addressed to Lenko, and with it a letter containing only a single word, and on one paper they wrote it was a signature of God, so that he can have the faith, they can maintain the faith of Lenko in God. After it there is oral comprehension check. I will suggest you to do these questions. Come to the next paragraph. The following Sunday, Lenko came a bit earlier than usual to ask if there was a letter for him. This line also telling you, my dear students, about the it is a matter of belief. He was expecting कि yes, my 2-3 days it will be taking to reach my letter to God, and after that surely I will be receiving money as well as the letter. So he came there. It was the postman himself who handed the letter to him, while the postmaster, experiencing the contentment here is the satisfaction of a man who has performed a good deed, looked on from his office. Lenko showed not the slightest surprise on seeing the money. एक बंदा जिसको इतना फेथ है गॉड की प्रेजेंस में, माय डियर स्टूडेंट, इट वाज वेरी टफ फॉर हिम कि वो कुछ भी सरप्राइज शो करे, बिकॉज ही नो ये तो आने ही थे पैसे और इसमें कोई सरप्राइज की बात नहीं है. मैंने गॉड से हेल्प मांगी एंड गॉड हैड सेंट मनी टू मी. सच वॉज हिज कॉन्फिडेंस, बट ही बिकेम एंग्री. वाई? व्हेन ही काउंटेड द मनी. गॉड कुड नॉट हैव मेड अ मिस्टेक. The human being can do mistake, but how God can do? Nor could he have denied Lenko what has he requested. So this is not the mistake. This can be the mistake of other people. Immediately Lenko went up to the window and asked for a paper and ink. On the public writing table, he started to write with much wrinkling of his brow. There was a movement in the eyebrows of, because he was writing it, and his expressions were visible through the lift and the movements of eyebrows, caused by the effort he had to make to express his ideas. When he finished, he went to the window to buy a stamp, which he licked and affixed on the envelope with a blow of fist. Because this blow of fist is also telling you the anger at the time of writing the letter. After counting the money that was not full or that was not 100, the moment the letter fell into the mailbox, the postmaster went to open it. He thought that he must have written some thank you or something, But my dear students, something shocking it said, God of the money that I asked for, only 70 paisa reached me. I demanded for 100 and but I received only 70 paisa. Send me the rest, since I need it very much. You can understand, because you are God, so you know very well, I am in need of money. So please send rest 30. But doesn't send it to me through the mail. He is suggesting, God, don't do this through the post office, through the mail, because the post office employees, the workers of post office are a bunch of crooks, are the bunch of thugs, are a bunch of cheaters. Like, you can imagine how, what could have been the expressions of postmaster, one who did his best to help Lenko, and one who tried his best not to shake the firm faith of Lenko in God, and how it could have been. My dear student, after it there is again oral comprehension check. I suggest you to do these questions also. Then thinking about the text, these questions will be asked in your paper. Try to solve these questions. Thank you very much. Hopefully you must have understood the chapter. Don't forget to subscribe my channel if you liked it, and still if you face any difficulty in understanding anything in this chapter taught by me, please give your views in comment box. Thank you so much. Have a wonderful day.